guys, got striker Amari Carter here.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Amari, noticed you guys as a defense, as a whole, getting your hands on a lot more balls, like knocking balls away. Is that an emphasis at all from Manny, to Coach T-Rob? Is that something you guys are talking about?
Yeah, that is an emphasis that we started. Well, it's defense. You want to get your hands on the balls, but it's something that, Coach T-Rob, Coach Ish, they really made a big deal when they came here this spring.
How is your comfort level at striker now, kind of full-time there?
I feel good. I feel like I could play, anywhere on the field, but striker, getting more comfortable with each rep I take. So I'm really loving it.
How's practice?
Any of your preseason prep change, knowing that you're going to be making that switch positions?
Not necessarily. I still attack, my playbook the same way. It may be like a little different in how I train, like on the field during the, just during the spring or early summer, how I was training, just, different drills that I was doing. But other than that, it's pretty much the same, how I'm preparing, just, being on the field, playbook, it's pretty much the same.
How's practice different with Manny, a defensive coordinator?
Yeah, so practice has been going smooth. He's been, getting out there, making sure, that we strain into the ball, keep leverage, play as a core defense. So those are things that we've, been trying to stick to, just playing good defense.
Bubba said it's maybe a little more serious over there now than, with the head coaches kind of
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it does put a little chip on your shoulder, but, as it should, we should always play with a chip on our shoulder. Just come out here and try to make each other better.
I know you played striker, but just your opinions of Keyshawn Smith and Michael Redding III, kind of what you're seeing on their side of the ball.
Yeah, those guys, those guys, they come in during, the whole off season, and they were in here at nighttime, running routes, routes on air, routes with the air, whenever they could. So everybody here, we expect, big things from them this season. I know they expect big things out of themselves this season. So big season to look forward to for them.
Can you talk a little bit about T-Rob and his influence on this defense, how that's been implemented and how it's been taken in by the players?
Yeah, so the first thing I would say is his personality. Him being from down here, a lot of the guys, get him. But, I keep saying emphasis, but it's more than, just football, as it is with all of our coaches. But I just feel like, he does a good job of, rounding up the guys all together.
More questions. Coach Ish, obviously another Miami guy.
Yeah, he the same way. They're teachers. I would say that first. They're teachers, then they're coaches. You step into the meeting room, they're teaching us, not just coaching. It's a difference, and that's something that you can, only respect and like about your coach.
Hey, Mari, how much does it help you having had all this experience and coming back again, and all these guys with all these years behind them? How does that help the team?
Yeah, it helps a lot. Just being able to, come in as a older guy, have experience, and be able to help out some of the younger players. But when we come in here, it's back to the basics. It's everybody starting from square one, and that's where we build from every single day.
Last question. Tried to avoid the targeting calls, and sometimes I guess they haven't been fair to you either. But just curious, is playing striker, is there a way that it helps you to avoid it more? Maybe being close to the line of scrimmage. Just, what do you think about how the positions which might help in that regard?
Yeah, so I'm closer to the ball. I feel like a lot of the times when I was getting targeting calls, it was me coming in full speed, from 20 yards in the backfield. But I'm attacking the same way. I've been training really hard during the off season to have a low base center of gravity and strike from ground up, not from up high to the ground. So it's something I've been working on.
Thanks.